Alrighty, welcome back. Well, we have prisoners arriving. It is prisoner arrival day. We've got a busload of them coming in here again. Very cool. You can see that the solitary cells are being completed. We even have a guy thrown in already. And what I decided was that this is kind of central to our map, right? Or it's near there. And down here in the bottom right, we're going to end up doing kind of more of the medium risk guys. And so I thought what we would do is kind of run up the middle with elements that could be shared with both sides. And I think that solitary is a good fit for that, right? I mean, if you're causing trouble on one side and the other side, well, you're both troublemakers, so you can go in together. Kind of mix it up that way. Now, I don't know if... What I don't know is that I can actually separate high risk from medium risk. Like have the high risk on one side and the medium risk on, on the right. I don't know that. I feel like that's not going to be the case because it seems like that would have been a room, something you distinguish, like this is high risk cell. That would be kind of cool. And maybe they plan on doing something like that. I don't know. Or maybe there's another way to actually distinguish it. But I just don't know. I don't know. But anyway, what I figure is that these cells over here would pretty much be filled up or something by the time we start taking high risk. So in that way, the high risk would end up filling into the new cells for the most part. Probably be some overlap, I don't know, but anyway, so I popped this door right here because that'll share with the left side once we kind of get into that phase. And then of course if we start getting into like the psychologist, like we took the grant for the medical facility and all that, that could kind of hang out here in the middle and everything, maybe above this solitary block. We've got some of that other stuff could be shared on both sides, but yeah, what we need to do now is we have the infirmary, in fact, so let's go ahead and drag this in here, and then we need a medical bed. So let's get that set up. Okay, so there's the medical bed. Let's do, it just says one, so maybe we'll just stick with one for now. Sure, why not? Okay, so we have a weight bench too. We could put that in the yard, right? How much are these guys? TV. I wonder if that has to go in a common room. No, maybe not. Okay. We need to start kind of making them happy. They're kind of blowing up. They're getting a little pissed off about things. So let's go ahead and we'll put a couple of these in. We'll do 2 down here, and we'll do maybe 2 here in the middle. And we don't want to do, probably nothing else really makes sense to put it outside. So I think we'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'm going to give a cell object. Interesting. Okay, next thing is that we've got a lot of tired guys here, so we need to kind of get that set up, get the foundation of a break room going. And I had earlier laid this out in the planning phase, and I think we're going to go ahead and stick to something along these lines right there. Get a door for that thing, just a staff door. And that's going to be our break room. So, very cool. Now, let's let this guy in. Open the door. It's funny, the door can be repaired, so there was damage done to it at some point. These workers, man, they're rough with doors. They're just flinging them open. Alrighty, so we got somebody else going into solitary. Excellent. You can see up top that we have 3 in solitary with 1 awaiting. We have 9 people requiring emergency care. We've got the infirmary, but what we don't have is staff. Let's go ahead and get that going. Okay, let's just do... we'll do 2 staff for now. And I want to see the psychologist here. An advanced staff member that allows you to gain an insight into the minds of your prisoners. Excellent. Now, the grant talked about an excellent kind of high-end or advanced medical facility, but I'm only really seeing the psychologist. And then we have doctors. And I don't know if... let's look at the rooms. Is there a specific room, a special room for psychologist, or did they use the infirmary as well? Looks like maybe you just use the infirmary with them. I don't know that for sure, but we have the infirmary. Excellent. We've got that set up. Looks like we've got the break room set up, so let's designate it as such. Not a common room, no. I think it's a green one, right? Staff room, that's what it is. And then we need a sofa chair double and a drinking machine. Let's see. Sofa chair double. I can never find things that quickly here. Okay. Can we, like, I think... Oh, that's for prisoners. I was like, can we throw other stuff in to make them happy? Like the pool table? But it doesn't say... This actually says it's for your prisoners. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, well, anyway, I'm seeing the sofa. So let's go ahead and put a sofa in here. Something like that. And we need a drink machine. That's this one. So let's go ahead and put that here. Cool. So that's going to help them relax. And we've got their medical cares taken care of here. Okay. This doesn't seem very scary to me. Only having the one door here, but I don't know. I think I've probably got other cases where it's worse. Oh, we have 2 doors here. This guy's just hanging out. Let me in. Why are you trying to come through here? Why are you going the long way around? There you go. And we'll close this thing. Okay, so again, going down through here, we got the solitary confinement. The medical attention should, I mean, they should start bringing people in here. The visitation. Oh, and there it is. The psychologist requires an office. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and drop a psychologist in here. Why not? So that's that. And then let's get this facility set up for visitors. We really need to get on that. Okay, so we have plenty of money, so I could start laying out the next cells. Is that how I want to do this? We have to do it with a foundation. Let's think about that. So we did something like this. And then, but that doesn't leave a whole lot of room there. Now we decided the infirmary didn't need to be down here, so let's do this for now. Right, and then we're going to measure this real quick. 3 for a cell, it's wall here, and door. This is hallway, then you've got a wall, yeah, so we're good. This will cover cells on both sides. And then we can do, let's see. Now, I kind of did concrete. Oh, it's bugging me. It's bugging me. We're just going to do brick there. Sure. Alrighty, now back on this end, we need to make the visitation room. And that is going to be this, and then some. Enough to kind of cover another cell. We've got 10, this would be hallway, but I think it's 11 total. So 22 is where we need this to go. Abouts. Okay, so that is going to be our visitation room. I saw some screenshots of people's prisons, and their visiting rooms were kind of big. They had a number of tables, and I think we've got 4 families wanting to visit. So I think we need to have like a good amount of space in there. So that's how that's going to start. Now part of this is going to get taken up because we're going to do a doorway here and do kind of a hallway, so we can get prisoners in and out without having to go through the visitation room. So we're going to lose some of this space here, but not too crazy. Oh, and that's the other thing. I could have brought this forward. Let's see, foundation. We're going to drag this forward a bit. Something like, sorry, something like that. There we go. That's going to give us some more space too. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause time, and we're going to take a look at the power and water. Power's still at 50%. We do have power over to that. So we do have some more power to give. The water, is there a capacity to this thing? Does it run out or no? I don't know. Worst case scenario, we pop another water somewhere, right? So I think we're good. Let's go ahead and drag some power into this thing. And I think what we'll do is, if we come here, we're going to split. Seems about right. We're going to go about to the halfway point of the visitation room. And we will run down what will be the hallway to here. As far as water goes, we can break off of this guy. Hopefully. And can you share the same? It looks like you can actually share the same space as the electric. I didn't know that was possible. We're gonna find out. Probably would have stopped me if we couldn't. So, okay, cool. Now we've got that going. It's telling us we need an entrance. And it is true. This is a thing that we do need. Jail door here. And then we're going to pop one here. Trying to think, should I do one here that goes into the thing? Probably not. We'll do that. Alrighty, we are underway here. That's going to kind of help us with the visitation. Exhausted staff members, well, why are they exhausted? They have a room to go rest in. Go rest. You get paid breaks, finally. Cool. I think we're doing pretty good, honestly. Things have been pretty chill. Now, obviously, we have kind of the medium risk. We're not dealing with like crazy people. We're not dealing with the madmen, but we'll get there. We will get there. Okay, so I'm a little bit nervous because I realized I didn't go in and shut down, or basically close our prison, preventing new people from coming. We do have the timer on the top left. Now, if I go in there and basically say, we don't want any more prisoners, I can close this and the timer will go away. But part of me is thinking, we're doing pretty good. We've got plenty of cell space. We've got 21 prisoners, but we have a safe capacity, it says, of 30, so we can handle 8 more. Actually, but it says 17 arriving. Maybe that's not the best idea, I just realized. 17, wow, I thought we would have like 8 again. Okay, let's go ahead and close this. I thought we would just get a small number. Yeah, it's a little scary. Now, one of the things I just noticed was that now that we have the psychologist, I'm assuming this is why, we can mouse over these guys and actually see their needs, which is pretty cool. Pretty sweet. But another thing we need to be doing as part of that is we need to be kind of advancing things here. And in looking through these different options, I really like the idea of having the prison labor so we can set up a workshop and start making money, I think. I mean, this just says puts them to work, right? Making license plates. So anyway, saving you on staff wages, earning you money. Yes, right. Yes, okay. So I think that's what we want to do. Let's go ahead and do maintenance. Let's get that researching, get that going. Yeah, and then we can set up a workshop, and that might be something we put in the middle as well. Something kind of here-ish. And that could be helpful. So what do we have? We have a power problem here? What's going on? That doesn't sound good when you get zoomed in there. So we've got some red kind of markers going on here. Too dangerous. Install large pipe. And it says that too dangerous. Oh, is he just still getting done? Okay. Now that might be because they started down here first, and so it's saying, hey, there's a break in the line. I'm assuming that's the problem. It looks like they're still trying to crank away on this. So we'll go ahead and let them keep going. Let's see here. I'm gonna back out of this. He's really slowed down here. Now I'm realizing they have a long way to go because they haven't put this door in yet. I think some of them are looping around kind of crazy. Uh-oh. Oh no, how'd you get out here? Somebody go get him. How did he get out? Oh, I think one of those doctors let him out. I think it was intentional. Where is a guard? You, no more break for you. Go get this guy. Hurry up. Run. Wait, are there 2 doors? Is this one just... Oh boy. Can't tell if that's 2 installed doors. Let's see. No, he just walked through that, so maybe it's just stored. Now, I don't know. Does he just, like, get away when he gets to the edge? Oh, crap. We're going to lose him. Come back here, Mundy. No, Mundy. No. Oh, crap. Well, get back in here. So, yeah, we definitely have a problem. Let's go ahead and get this foundation. Let's get a foundation in here. I don't know exactly what we're doing with this. I think we'll just run it as a hallway for now, though. Yeah, that'll close it in, and then we don't have to worry about that as much. That was no good, though. That kind of sucked. I'm assuming it was him. This doctor was standing at the cell door like, no, come back. But this guy is playing with the door, so I don't know. Maybe he snuck right by this guy, just kind of ninja'd his way out. Don't you have other things to be doing? Go let him in, yes. Okay, boy, we have trucks lined up here bringing things in. So let's see. I'm kind of going through the list again. We have a dead body. I don't know what that means. I don't know if we've got... Oh, maybe we need to have a morgue to resolve that. Well, that's not going to happen just yet. I'd really like to get all of this stuff down here going, but my workers are kind of slacking. I don't know what they're doing. Kind of all over the map. Okay. Otherwise, I think we're... I don't know. It's not terrible. It could be going better, but I think it was good that we didn't take in those 17 new prisoners. I think that would have been a terrible idea at this point. Okay, now I'm realizing I'm kind of just taking everything in. I'm panning around, thinking about everything that's going on, and I'm realizing that I still just have the 2 guards I started with. So I think that's kind of a problem. I was like, why are there so many... Man, where are my guards right now? Yeah, that's going to be my bad. My bad. We only got 2 guards. Now, right now, if we look at our money, we are not taking in a whole lot. Somewhere around 1,200, 1,100 something. These guys cost 100 a day, so that's actually not too bad. Let's go ahead and hire some of these guys real quick. Now, we'll just drop one in here for now. Obviously, they roam around, but there's a bunch of prisoners in here, so... Of course, he's going to run right out of there. He's like, I don't want to be here. I just started. Day 1. Where's my training? So that's 3. Let's go ahead and do... You know, I think that we're going to add 2 more because things have been a little bit chaotic. So that puts us at 5. I think that's pretty good. Now, we can hire a chief, which is probably a good way to go. Let's see... That's cool. So he gives us access to the deployment, which I read is basically you can assign a guard to an area and they kind of stay in that area. And I like that idea. That's pretty sweet. But even better is you get the CCTV. You get access to that. So let's go ahead and drop him. I think he needs a... Oh, does he need an office? It doesn't say that. But for some reason I feel like he does. I don't know. I think normally it says that, though. Actually, no. This one doesn't say that at all. Interesting. The accountant doesn't say it at all either. That's unfortunate. I don't recall. It may say it if I jump in here, actually. Is there a chief? Security, no. No. Okay. I don't know. I do not know. But anyway, he's there. He's roaming around. I feel like he needs a cell, but maybe it will tell us that. No. Families. Exhausted. Okay, no. It's not saying anything. So I guess we're just going to have to wait that out and see how it goes. But what I do want to know is if I can do the CCTV. And is that like a room? I actually don't know this. I don't know these things. Okay, I'm not seeing it. But maybe we have to research it. We do have to research. Okay, use these to keep watch. So this would let us put in cameras and everything is what it looks like. Also unlocks the security room. Now do we see the security room? There it is, security. Gotcha. Okay, so we're going to get there at some point. We're going to monitor everything. Everything. Cool. Okay, so far so good. Even the showers haven't been leaking. It's awesome. They're still slacking on the development down in this area, but at least we're seeing some movement now. And I think some of this might have been hung up with the doors. I didn't have enough guards running around, so hopefully we're going to start seeing some more kind of fluid movement to things around here. Now, one thing to note is that it does say we have, he just got fixed up. This prisoner just got fixed up. So we went from 6 down to 5. And I'm wondering if this goes any faster if we throw like another bed in here, because he was just occupying that. So I'm going to go ahead and throw another medical bed in here. Somewhere like there. Okay. We'll see if that kind of gets them taken care of any quicker. At all. Okay. So at this point I really want to get this area going, because that's going to help with the visitation, and I want to get that just kind of knocked off the list. The other stuff seems like it's going to always keep popping up pretty regularly, but I feel like if we get the visitor thing, it'll just, I don't know, I guess it's like anything else, right? It's going to keep coming up. These are just things that I keep wanting to imagine that I'm going to check these off and they won't be an issue anymore, but maybe that's the bad way to look at it. This isn't an MMO with like quests here. I'm going to check these off and complete them. They're going to always be, it's always going to be an issue. Okay, so this just got kind of set up. So I want to get the walls laid down here. So something like this. And then we will end up having another area down here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to run this the length. Yes, that's what we're going to do. And grab a jail door. There's going to be this cell block and then one below it, and I'm going to kind of put this where the hallway for that's going to be, so there. And we're going to do it on the entrance as well. We shall define this as a visitation room. And then it tells us we need a visitor table. And again, we're going to do a number of these just to make sure we can have multiple visitations going on at the same time. I just need to find what it said, visitor table. Is that literally what it's called in here? I'm always having to kind of skim through this stuff here. So here's a visitor table. Excellent. And yes. Okay. So we're going to do here. There. And you know, let's do one more, because right now we have a request for 5, I think. So we'll do 5. We'll leave a little bit of space just in case you know, we have some other kind of need. We'll leave it at that. Cool. I think we're doing pretty good here. We just need to get this guy set up. All of this kind of closed in. Then I'll break down this wall, so we're opening up the yard to everything, and I think that will put us in pretty good shape. Let's make sure, where's our warden at? So we see him here, he's not actually researching anything, so let's get that going. I want that CCTV, but I also want the labor, so let's do labor. Excuse me, we need to get some license plates made, start getting some income. We look at this thing and we're not really making a whole lot. We're doing okay. And this is kind of cool here. If you look at our danger level is low and decreasing. That's excellent. I would say we are in pretty good shape. Now again, I've got medium risk. Call it cheating if you like. But hey, medium risk prisoners need a prison as well. And we'll bring in the hardcore guys a little bit later once we get this thing really kind of cranking.